Anime Fighting Simulator is finally back with those back-to-back sneaks. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the new special that was recently leaked. So yeah, let's not waste any time and get into it. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Anime Fighting Simulator video. So as most of you probably already know, the developers have been posting new sneaks regarding a new update. And so this new sneak right here was recently posted. I'll put it on the screen for you guys to see. So this is from one of the blogs on developers. Our only family is the guild, Natsu. So this special right over here is called Magic Release. And if you guys have watched my previous video, there already is a new special coming, which is Nen. And that's from HXH. So make sure you guys check that one out as well. But this is on top of that, another new special, and if you were to watch through it, you'll be able to see that he does showcase two of the moves, and that kind of leaves one out since specials usually only have three powers. But also if you look around the map, you can see the Christmas stuff is getting removed, so we're gonna have no Christmas event, so all that stuff is gonna be getting removed. All the snow, all that's going away. I don't see anything new happening to the board at the back. I'm not sure if that hasn't been updated yet. But if you were towards the end, if you were to look on the floor next to the board, next to the spinner board, you kind of see a text on the floor. It's really hard to tell what it is, but like you see the first word on top is pretty short and the second one is quite longer. I'm not sure if that was meant to actually mean something to the sneak, or just the developer just left something halfway over there. But again, from the quality from on the Twitter post, it's really hard to see what that actually says. But the special itself actually looks really nice. The fire effects were very well done, and especially at the beginning, like how everything just swirls around and then shoots out. The VFX on this were like very well done. So far it looks really clean. From the looks of it, from all these back-to-back sneaks, they're actually pretty close to updating, and this actually might be one of the biggest updates they're having, just because I know they had Dimension 5 with a bunch of other content, which was like the biggest update, but they already did show us a brand new map, which was one of the first sneaks they posted. And on top of that, we're getting two new specials, and these two are the only ones that were shown to us, but each special category will probably at least have 2 or 3 specials inside of it. And something else that I did miss in the previous sneak video was, I think there was a new aura that the developer did have on when he was sneaking. I'm pretty sure that is a new aura that's coming. And also in this sneak, on his back, I know he does have a back accessory, but the other sword on his back sort of does look new as well. I don't really recognize it, but again, it's really hard to tell from the Twitter post, since Twitter just ruins everyone's quality. But now with this fairy tale content coming, we probably are going to be getting a fairy tale champion as well. So if we get a Natsu champion, that's actually going to be quite crazy as well. So like I said, this update might actually be very massive, and also I believe they are going to be fixing a lot of their bugs, so everything should probably be optimized by then. Now the only problem that comes to mind is that with all these specials being added, does anyone even use them? Like, are they even useful for anything? And that's something the community has been complaining about for a while. They keep adding more specials, like we have infinite amount of specials here, but like no one uses any of them. Like Bloodline, they use this one for bosses, and then Fruits, I guess for Slayers, Quirks for stunning, Waymores, no one uses that anymore, no one uses this anymore. Yeah, like there's so many being added that no one really uses them, and now they're adding 2 more. Yes, they do look cool, and it is more content, but if you really can't do much with them, like if they're not good for PvP, if they ain't good for boss fights, there really isn't much you could do with it. Like the only thing I see about this Natsu one, I think it might be good for fighting Slayers, especially the second move where he goes in the middle and he uses the 4 fire pillars type of things. That has quite a good amount of range and might be good for bosses, or I mean might be good for Slayers. But again, with all these new specials being added, no one really uses them. So yes, it is content, but it's not something not. So in a sort of way, it is content, but at the same time, it's not. Hopefully, they will be adding some proper content which we can actually play. Like a dungeon would be really nice, a balanced dungeon with like balanced bosses, please. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video and for the sneak. They probably are gonna be posting way more until the update, and we should be getting a confirmed release date for this update really soon. Just gonna be probably posting like 2 or 3 more sneaks, and we probably are gonna be getting a hint to the release date with one of these sneaks. But it's gonna come really soon, guys. But also, like I said in my previous video, I'm not gonna be able to post for like the next month just because I'm going on vacation. I'm not gonna be home, so I am gonna be missing out on the update, which is quite disappointing. But I guess I'll just have to wait for another extra month. But yeah, again, if this video was helpful, make sure you guys do subscribe, leave a like, hit the notifications button, and I'll see you guys in another month then. Goodbye.